large part because of Attorney General Bondi.
Mr. Chairman,
Yeah,
may I ask you a question?
if I can answer it, yes. Go
Thank you,
ahead.
Mr. Chairman. Are you going to hold a separate hearing on your whistleblower account of the FBI investigation of 8 United States senators?
I think we need, my answer to your question is, I think we need to wait until we see what the FBI can report and whether it's necessary to have a hearing. Right now, I haven't ruled one out, but I haven't made a decision.
And what year do you think that will happen in?
I want the FBI to be a thorough investigation of it and report to us what information they can give us, and I don't know how long that'll take them.
With respect, are you giving them a certain period of time?
I have not given them a certain period of time. I'll discuss that matter with my staff and see if that needs to be done.
Okay, if civil suits are filed against the perpetrators at the FBI, will that facilitate your investigation?
Hey everyone, welcome back to Liberty Trigger, where we talk about truth, freedom, and the fight to keep our government accountable. Now, I just watched that interview with Senator John Kennedy, and I've got to say, if what he's saying is true, this is bigger than politics. This goes right to the heart of what it means to live in a free country. According to reports, Special Counsel Jack Smith, yes, the same one behind the January 6th investigations, allegedly obtained the phone records of at least 8 sitting U.S. senators. Let that sink in. 8 lawmakers' private communications, handed over by phone companies. And the most shocking part? We only learned about it from a whistleblower, not from the Department of Justice, not from Congress, from a whistleblower. You know, Senator Kennedy said when he first heard it, he thought it was satire. And honestly, so did I.
Well, what's the question again?
If the 8 senators who were spied upon sue the hell out of the Department of Justice and the perpetrators involved, will that facilitate their investigation and or yours? I guess what I'm getting to is I don't understand why we don't have a separate hearing. I find this breathtaking.
Yeah. It's just been 24 hours since the FBI investigated on it. Please give me an opportunity to sort through all this.
Fair enough. I just don't want to wait 24 years to get an answer.
Yeah. We do have an active investigation going on through my staff. I want to make that very clear. Mr. Whitehouse, or Senator Whitehouse.
Thank you, Chairman. Ms. Bondi, good morning.
Because in America, that's not supposed to happen. Secret government surveillance of elected officials sounds like something out of a spy movie, not a democracy built on checks and balances. Kennedy called it unconscionable and breathtaking. He's now calling for a full, separate Senate hearing. He wants Jack Smith, Attorney General Merrick Garland, and former FBI Director Christopher Wray all to testify publicly. And you know what? He's right to ask for it. Because whether you're Republican, Democrat, or Independent, every American has a stake in transparency. The moment we start accepting secret surveillance as normal, we lose the very freedom we claim to protect. Now, Kennedy also said he expects some of the senators involved might sue, not just the Justice Department, but also the phone companies that turn over the data, without even questioning the subpoenas. That tells you something. Because if senators, people with power, influence, and legal teams, can have their privacy breached this easily, what chance do ordinary Americans have? This isn't just about politics. It's about principle, about whether our government serves the people or watches them. Kennedy also mentioned that the probe may have reached beyond Congress, allegedly targeting more than 90 conservative link groups, including Turning Point USA. Now, whether that's confirmed or not, it's a serious claim, and it deserves facts, not rumors. The Department of Justice says they'll investigate internally, but Kennedy's made it clear. If they don't produce results soon, the Senate will take its own action. And honestly, that's exactly how accountability should work. The people's representatives demanding answers from the agencies that serve us. Toward the end of the interview, Senator Kennedy talked about his book, How to Test Negative for Stupid and Why Washington Will Never Win. Funny title, serious message. He says Washington's dysfunction isn't about left or right. It's about forgetting who government is supposed to work for, the people. And that's what this story really comes down to. If these allegations are true, they expose a dangerous culture of secrecy. If they're false, then sunlight will clear the air. Either way, transparency wins. So here's my message tonight. Freedom isn't something we inherit. It's something we protect. Every time we demand honesty, every time we question power, we keep the flame alive. Government overreach doesn't happen overnight. It happens when good people stop paying attention. So stay alert, stay informed, and never, ever let silence become normal. If you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button, share it with someone who still believes in accountability, and tell me in the comments,